Well, now it's that time we have a studio discussion. Today we are looking at saving for retirement. There are some shocking statistics that were actually released by AKI, the Association of Kenya, and they have been talking about how many Kenyans have been saving. And if you can just look at the shocking statistics, one of them being that over 70% of Kenyans are unprepared for retirement. This is a survey done by the Association of Kenyan Surveyors, Insurance Survey, which was done actually during the early last week rather. The second statistic was only 29% felt that they are well prepared for retirement, and the third was 19% do not plan for retirement at all. And in studio we'll be joined by the Pauline, who is actually the general manager for life insurance at AKI, to explain all these statistics. And the third one is about 39% of Kenyans view their children as the retirement package. Something else that came out clearly in that survey is that 66% cite high daily expenses as a stumbling block to saving for old age. Also, what came out, remember this survey was done in 10 counties, and something else that stood out was that 61% say they do not earn enough income to allow them to save. Something else that was actually in the survey was that only 2% of Kenyans seek information on saving for retirement from professional services. The rest actually seek from internet, that is from Facebook and as well as Twitter. And also 79% of workers target business in retirement. Now, this is some of the statistics that this survey by Association of Kenya Insurance that revealed, and we have Pauline, who is the general manager or the senior manager for life insurance at AKI, to explain this more to us. Welcome to our studios.
Thank you.
Maybe you can start from over 70% of Kenyans are unprepared for savings, or rather for retirement. This is some very shocking statistics. How do you perceive this as an association?
For us as an association, we actually wanted to carry out this research because we wanted to have facts, and it's a very sad thing when we actually have so many Kenyans, 70% of the entire workforce, not preparing for retirement. And you know, retirement is a sure thing; it will come. And when you're young, it's when you can save money that you can then use in your old age. Because old age, you're frail, you're old, you can't be able to hustle. So the basic thing is when you're working, everybody needs to put some money aside that you can then use in your old age.
Okay, 29% are well prepared for retirement. So in your capacity, what are you doing to ensure this over 70% they're able now to save for retirement? And it's like young people just like me, well, out there, maybe they're saying some of the contributing factors are maybe, let's say, high cost of living.
Thank you so much, Carol. Some of the things we are doing is we've come up with products that then even the young people will find necessary and very convenient to save for retirement. But one of the things I would like to tell people, there's no time you'll ever have enough money. That you say, now I have enough money, let me save some money. When you get a higher income, your expenses go up. So just start where you are. And we have, just to tell Kenyans that there are products that they can use, because when you try to save through the bank, you just put money in the bank. Is it really possible to keep that money? A need comes and you access the money. But in this country, we have registered pension plans, which are very well regulated by the Retirement Benefits Authority, and those are the vehicles, safe regulated vehicles that then anybody can use to save for their retirement. For example, for the young people, we have what we call a personal pension plan. It doesn't matter whether you're in formal employment or you're self-employed. You can just put in a little money as you get money, as little as 500 per month, and you'll be shocked that as you go along, at retirement you'll have built a sizable amount of money that you can retire on. Then you can then go on to buy an annuity, because that's also another problem we found. Even the ones who are saving, when they get to retirement, they get the whole lump sum, and maybe decide to start a business or do something, and the money maybe unfortunately goes down the drain.
Okay, but from your survey, you did the survey in about 10 counties, right?
Yes.
What would you say that can you attribute to this low preparedness by Kenyans to save for retirement?
Okay.
Apart from the high cost of living that I mentioned earlier on.
Yeah, I think also the awareness. People may not be aware that there is a way they can actually prepare for their retirement in a better way. And also we have this notion of, we assume when you're young, you always assume you'll be strong, you'll be able to hustle in your old age, but really that is not the case. So having a retirement plan when you're working, I think for me it's really the right thing to do, because in old age we've all seen, you don't even have to say that I've retired, I'm feeling the effects. We've seen old people who've retired, and there's nothing as sad as poverty in old age when you're not strong enough to do something about it.
Okay.
Yes.
And something else that came out boldly actually in your survey is that most retirees actually spend bulk of their savings within the first 3 years of accessing that money. That raises an alarm right there, right?
Yes.
And what else did you find out in regards to that?
What we found is, being Kenyans, when you're given an option of getting your 5 million cash lump sum or getting a regular income every month that can sustain you for the rest of your life, most people will opt for the lump sum, but it's not the better option. So actually the government has also come up with rules that in a pension scheme, take a third of the money, the other money buy an annuity, the 2/3 buy an annuity, because they've done studies, they've seen it. After 3 years you have no money left. So the better option is save in a pension scheme and then buy an annuity at retirement with maybe 2/3 of your money, and this annuity guarantees you a monthly income for the rest of your life, for as long as you live, irrespective of what you're doing. So it's really a better way of ensuring your old age is comfortable.
Okay. There's also a tendency where these retirees maybe use this bulk of money to start off businesses. But the sad part is that most of these businesses do not even last for more than a year, which is very alarming also. More of that. And when you interview these people, when you talk to these old people, and they say the lack of management is one of the reasons why their businesses fail. How, as you as an organization, or are you helping this old retirees to ensure that their businesses actually boom whenever they set up businesses back at home?
Yeah, because it's a very, very huge problem actually, and what we'd like to tell people is, when you save for retirement, put this money aside for retirement. That money is for you to live on in retirement. It's not money to go and start a business. Because now you're old, you're 60, you don't even have the energy. Maybe if you didn't start the business earlier, chances of it going down is very, very high. So we say that this is not maybe the only savings you're doing. Save money for your retirement. Let it be for sustaining you in your retirement. If you're able to put some more money aside, maybe in another savings plan like a SACCO, you can then start business with that. But the one for retirement, just buy a guaranteed monthly income, which is payable to you by the 25th of every month for the rest of your life, for as long as you live. If you're trying business, try maybe with some other money, but it's very dangerous to try it with the retirement money, because basically all of us, we think, I can do business, but when you go into that, the reality is actually almost 90% of all small businesses fail within their first 3 years.
But there has been also this tendency of Kenyans maybe accessing their pension even before when they hit the 60 but we have seen the government come in and say, you know, you'll only access this money.
Because the government realized what people are doing is, you're still young, you're 30, you're 25, you're 40, you change jobs, you access your retirement money. Remember, the money you're eating, you're supposed to be using it when you're not strong enough to work at 60. So by the time you hit retirement age, you've basically consumed all your money. So the government is actually trying to safeguard people so that they use this money at retirement, which is the right time. Because the government has also seen there is a huge problem in our country. Remember, they've started the old age money transfer to people who are really poor. So the government is actually saying use this money is for your retirement. But basically what I'd like to tell people today, Carol, is so many people are working, and this is the time to put some money aside for your retirement. It's the only way to ensure you have a comfortable retirement.
Thank you so much for coming to the studio.
Thank you.
There has been Pauline Gaduri, who is the Senior Manager Life Insurance at AKI. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Now, moving on to other